Charged with 3 separate murders this indictment. Those murders all took place within a 3-month span. At that point, Equan Wallach is pulling out a handgun. Sherrod McCoy tries to run away. That's a photo of Equan Wallach's face. He tries to run away. And he's been shot at. He's limping. He's running. And young 18-year-old Sherrod McCoy falls and unfortunately passes away.
New York's most dangerous YN. Never seen as much charges. Oh my God. 4 bodies, 9 attempt bodies, 33 years consecutive. Man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of people saying he got a deal. Did he get a deal? Yes. 007, New York City's most dangerous YN, has been sentenced. Equan Wallach, who terrorized New York City streets, and they often compared him to King Von after his arrest, without the music, that is. We gonna get right into it, so get your popcorn ready, cause it's gonna be a show. Salute. What's the word? It's your boy Kha.Reality. I'm back with another one, repping that 050 the movement. I hope you've been enjoying the latest content, the movement that keeps moving. I want to thank everybody that subscribed to the page, like, sharing. You know, we just giving information. If you haven't been subscribed, like 76% of y'all, make sure y'all subscribe. So let's tap right into the show. If anybody been following my channel, y'all know I've been keeping y'all up with the Equan Wallach situation. And today, we gonna give a little backstory. Just wait to the end of the video and y'all gonna see how everything played a part. But everybody's saying he got a deal. Brooklyn man sentenced to 33 years to life in prison for gang-related shooting spree that left 3 people dead. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez today announced that a Fort Greene man affiliated with a violent street gang and who was linked to 3 different homicides by the time he was 16 years old has been sentenced to 33 to life in prison for his role in the fatal shootings of 3 people in separate incidents weeks apart in 2020. Other co-defendants who were also gang members were previously sentenced for their role in the shootings. District Attorney Gonzalez said these defendants turned our streets into shooting galleries and showed shocking disregard for human life. 3 innocent people were killed, others wounded, and the defendants tried to intimidate whole neighborhoods. That ends here. Long prison terms like this sends a simple message to anyone who thinks gang beef can be settled with a gun. Brooklyn will not tolerate it, and we will hold you accountable. Yeah, they identified the defendant as Equan Wallach, 21 of Fort Greene, Brooklyn. He was sentenced today by Brooklyn Supreme Court Justice James Tooley to 33 to life in prison. The defendant pleaded guilty to 3 counts of second-degree body, 9 counts of second-degree attempted bodies, 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, and 1 count of second-degree conspiracy on September 11th. This is so crazy. Between 2019 and 2021, according to the evidence, the defendants were members of the Fort Greene-based gang known as F&O, For Iggers Only, or Fear No One, and were aligned with 2 other street gangs, PPP, Pistol Packin' Pickin', and Yawa, Young Wild and Hustler, forming a coalition known as YPF. In January 2022, 17 members of this alliance were indicted. This is where it get crazy. So everything that Rich Nunu was talking about in his raps, he talking about what this kid did. Yeah, 007 was not one to be played with. And you know, a lot of people say, oh, they got whatever they gonna say. But even his ops, man, they say this kid was on it. Yeah, look at these charges. Look at all these charges. When we see this slip, we don't see it never that long. 9 attempted bodies, 3 bodies. Remember, he beat 1 body. So this is crazy, man. I had to go to the Reddit the channel. Shout out to them for their content. That's 3 decades you stuck in a box without getting no box. I'm good. He gonna miss his 20s and 30s. Shaking my head. What is he gonna do? Yeah, what is he gonna do? But remember, this is the New York City's most dangerous Uda. Yes, they said he already got life, bro. 33 to life. When you get a life sentence, you don't just do the amount of years. If they feel like you didn't change, they will keep you. Yes, they will keep you. Remember, I did the videos on him. I always keep y'all up, but they will keep you. So he has to do 33 years before he can even see the parole board and then they will choose. Yes, they said even if 3 bodies and 9 attempts plus made another nigga gonna get out when he 50. He might not never get out. But listen to this. Salute.
With the life of a gangster. Warlick, who lived with his mother at the Ingersoll houses in Fort Greene, is accused of involvement in 4 homicides, all committed during the pandemic in 2020. In this video, we're going to be telling his story. 2018, Warlick attended Abraham Lincoln High School in Coney Island, a school that has produced several NBA players, and he was on basketball and football teams in community leagues. He was also reputably a ladies' man. As the coronavirus lockdown got underway in March of 2020, Warlick pivoted from schoolwork and athletics to a gang dubbed Fort Greene Ninjas Only, or FNO for short. After joining FNO, Warlick's life of violence would instantly begin. In just a 3-month time period, Warlick allegedly participated in 4 fatal shootings. Warlick soon was part of a 200-member super gang formed out of 3 Brooklyn crews, Young and Wild and Hustling, Pistol Pack and Pitkin, and Fort Greene Ninjas Only, which was based on Warlick's home turf. The super gang joined forces to dominate East New York, Brownsville, and Fort Greene. They called themselves YPF and hoped by working together they control more turf and have greater access to weapons. Warlick's first alleged killing came on August 20th, 2020. On this day, Kendall Hamilton, aged 23, was fatally shot after he and Warlick traded punches in the McDonald's on Flatbush Ave at Fulton Street in Fort Greene. Hamilton was a member of the gang Rocky World. They rivaled FNO. Warlick and Hamilton got into a fight inside the McDonald's when they decided to step outside. Once outside, they both drew guns on each other and Warlick got the better in the gunfight, shooting Hamilton in the shoulder and back of the head. Warlick was charged with criminal possession of a weapon and not murder in what seemed a case of self-defense. After that incident, Warlick became more methodical in his violence. He is accused of helping plan the murder of 23-year-old Wayne LaFontaine, aka Sleepy, a charismatic Fort Greene resident known as a mixie, meaning he associated with people on both sides of gang beefs. On September 12, 2020, Warlick texted "Sleepy on the first right now" in a group chat to other YPF members. A message meant to advise YPF members of LaFontaine's location. When the shooting didn't happen immediately, Warlick texted another message saying, "Bro, I'm about to come out. Your ninjas don't know what you're doing or something." Warlick continually updated the group chat about LaFontaine's whereabouts at the Ingersoll houses until Zyquan Thompson, another YPF member, shot LaFontaine dead. But after the cold-blooded murder of LaFontaine, Warlick played remorseful on social media. "Damn sleep," Warlick posted along with 3 broken heart emojis tagging LaFontaine's Facebook profile. Weeks later, Warlick joined his friend Nakai Addison as they targeted a rival gang member they called M. On the early evening of October 28th, the duo took the train into rival gang territory and found M along with a friend, Sherrod McCoy, age 18, at Rayon Night Deli on New Lots Avenue and Alabama Eve in New Lots. Addison began to brawl with M in the deli while Warlick, wearing an Arizona Diamondbacks hat, pulled a gun from his waistband. The whole thing was caught on surveillance video. He chased McCoy out of the bodega and fired 2 shots at him. Then he unloaded a few more bullets as McCoy ran down the block, stumbled, and fell into a fence. Thinking he rubbed out a rival gang member, Warlick boasted about gunning down McCoy. "Just violated some Rocky World ninja," Warlick texted a group chat the night of the McCoy killing, referencing the rival Rocky World crew. He sent a link to the Citizen app with the headline, "Man critically injured in shooting." But according to authorities, McCoy was not a gang member. He was an 18-year-old innocent college student. Another senseless slaying was to come. Dayana Long, age 20, was visiting New York from Virginia to attend a Sweet 16 party. Warlick planned to terrorize the November 22, 2020 event, believing rival gang members would be at the party. He texted a flyer promoting the party and gave the address to a fellow gang member. "Have everybody in tears," Warlick wrote, adding, "Ruin it." Warlick and his friend shot up the block at the party's first location in East New York. After the shooting, the party moved to a building on Albany Avenue in Crown Heights. Warlick, an associate identified as George Richard Jr., and 2 other people then went to the Albany Avenue building. Risher and another male took the stairs to the 3rd floor, where Risher sprayed shots into a crowd, killing Long and wounding 5 others between 14 and 19 years old. The entire incident was caught on camera. Risher and Warlick were charged with Long's murder. Warlick is currently at Crossroads Juvenile Center in Brooklyn and is due back in court February 10th. Why Warlick gave up sports for a life of crime is a mystery. Once on Snapchat, he posted the message, "A lot of shit broke my heart and it made me violent." And that could be the reason.
So that was the origins. It's right there for y'all. And sad to say now, 007 aka Equan Warwick, they say he got a deal, but his reality is he won't be causing havoc in these streets for at least 3 decades before he is able to see the parole board. And then they can hit him again every couple years to see if he has, changed. This is a sad story, man, and rest in peace to them victims. We don't glorify nothing on this channel. We just shed light and we show y'all that this is not the way. Put it in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I hope y'all enjoyed the latest content. Like I said, just let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think he was the most dangerous YN? A lot of people say no. A lot of people say yeah. A lot of people say that is only 1/3 of what he was really caught for. Remember, this is pandemic time. So pandemic time, like, the streets was very, very, very crazy. But that is the story of Equan Warlick, New York's King Von without the rappers. He has been sentenced to 33 years to life, so he has to do 33. Salute. Hope y'all enjoy.
Kha.realityTV, AHA.
Yeah, that's the one. That page is a movie. This nigga is covering all New York street activity, and it is a movie.
Listen, man, big shout out, man, to Kha.realityTV, man.
Hey, Kha.reality.
If you know him, you know he was really was on that.